Hello guys, welcome to Enturunke Math Secret Channel. Today we'll be looking at one interesting topic, significant figure. What is significant figure? In mathematics, or generally when you say something is significant, it means something that is important, something that is of a value. Okay, so when we want to run to the nearest significant figure, or we want to know how many significant figure in a certain number, what do we do? Number one, we'll be looking at the rules in finding significant figure. So the first rule of finding significant figure says that non-zero numbers are significant. What do we mean by non-zero number? That is our 1, 2, 3, 4 to 9 are significant because there is no zero. And if you look at this rule number one, it tells us that zeros are not significant. That is rule number one. Then, rule number two says when zero comes in between significant numbers, that zero are also significant. So, if I have 2004, because this zero comes in between these two significant, this significant figure, this also significant figure. When zero comes in between them, it shows that this zero is also significant. That is rule number one. Number two. Remember, rule number one says non-zero numbers are significant. Then rule number two says when zero comes in between two significant numbers, that the zero is also significant. Then rule number three says when there is a decimal point, that the last zero is significant. For instance, if I have 2.0, there is a decimal point. This last zero is significant. That is rule number three. So with this, we can say we have two significant figure here because there is a zero, there is the decimal point. Then rule number four. Rule number four says the front zero are not significant. What do I mean by front zero? If I have 0.00003, now all these zeros are not significant. So we are going to be working with these four rules, but let me just do a recap of the rule. Rule number one says non-zero numbers are significant. Rule number two says when zero comes in between two significant number, that is zero, a significant. And rule number three says when there is a decimal point, the last zero is significant. Rule number four says the front zero, starting zeros are not significant. So let's look at this activity. Let's know how many significant figures we have in this number. For instance, if I have this, how many significant figures do we have here? How many significant figures? Here, we follow the first rule that says non-zero number. And second rule says if the zero comes in between, since this zero doesn't have a decimal point, is not in between significant figure, then these two zeros are not significant. So here we have two significant figure. Okay, then let's look at another one. If I have 32.200, now there is a 32.200, there is a point here. Then this last zero is significant. So from there, all these numbers are now significant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 significant figure. And when we have 0.00010, because there is a point here, this last zero is significant. But all these front zeros are not significant. So here we have two significant figures. Do I make myself clear? Okay. Then I want you to write how many significant figures we have in the following numbers. So you put your answer in the comment section. Let's look at it. 2,100, write the number of significant figure. 0.003, write the numbers of significant figure. 1.201, write the number of significant figure. Put it in the comments or on the comment section. Tomorrow, I will be dropping video on how to run to the nearest significant figure. Until then, remember to share this video, invite your friend to subscribe, not only to watch the video, but to subscribe and to like our video. Remember, we find a way to make mathematics very simple for everyone. So guys, keep sharing the videos, keep subscribing, and keep putting in your comments. I want to see those people that will get how many significant figures we have in this number. So until then, see you in my next video. Bye.